Hey howdy hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. A few days ago, my boy American Riot and myself played a game on his Twitch page called SCP-5K. For those of you who are unaware or maybe even forgot about this game, this SCP title used to go under the name SCP Pandemic and will assume the new name SCP-5K on January 1st of 2023. After multiple quality of life updates including a weapon system overhaul, the game seems to be in pretty decent standings. I reached out to one of the people in charge of the rebranding over at Affray Interactive. They gave me a couple keys so I can make this video. Shout out to the homies Big Fry, Cryo, and the Real Hanbrella for helping me make this video. I appreciate the fuck out of you guys. Leave a like for the legends over at Affray Interactive. Let's get into it. SCP Pandemic, like I said earlier, soon to be officially named SCP-5K on January 1st, is a story-focused cooperative tactical horror shooter project based on SCP-5000 by Tanhony. Currently released into early access to aid ongoing developmental efforts, the current state is far from final. The game is currently $20 USD and sitting at a very positive rating out of the 2,361 reviews it currently has at the time of recording. And right off rip, I gotta say it, props to them for clearly stating that the game is not only early access, but the game is far from final. Aside from just reading the Steam bio, I have to answer a question I've gotten a lot when asking my friends if they've heard about SCP-5K. I usually get the response of, what the fuck is SCP-5K to begin with? And when I tell them, oh, it's just SCP Pandemic, and the immediate reply I get is, cool, but what does the 5K mean? So let me answer this so all doubt is clear. The SCP in SCP-5K is 5000. Like I said earlier, this project is based on the SCP-5000 story. And without diving too deep into the SCP lore, let me explain. Pietro Wilson, one of the Foundation's personnel, managed to escape being killed by locating and wearing an absolute exclusion harness, which will be later designated SCP-5000, allowing him to flee exclusionary Site 06 undetected. So now that we have that lore covered, let's go over the gameplay. The only map we play in this video is Area 12, which is the first mission in the selection screen. You also have an 8-person raid type mission, wave survival, and a PvP mode coming soon. I want to commend Affray on how well structured and how well rounded the weapons feel. Compared to when I first seen them, it's night and fucking day. The recoil system when firing the weapons is very reminiscent of Insurgency and Ready or Not while still remaining fairly unique. The guns have a little bit of a fucking kick to them, and it feels really responsive, which is needed for a game like this. And before I forget, since we're on the topic of weapons, the game has your familiar run-of-the-mill, if you will, weapons for a game of this category. So you have your pistols, your SMG, and your AR options. You also have an LMG and a sniper option as well. So a pretty nice assortment of weaponry to go around. But no matter what, you start with a pistol, a little Glock 7 lookalike. Not bad. You also have lean mechanics with the firearms that actually feels and functions really fucking nice. Kinda surprised by that, to be quite honest. Overall UX and UI design looks fucking solid. A few bugs here and there with my experiences, but nothing worth fighting anyone over. The first mission you get into is called Area 12, which is a research facility within the SCP universe. This mission has you opening doors, flipping switches, shooting boxes to open doors, and things of that nature. It's very puzzle oriented is what I'm meaning to say. Throughout Area 12, you have multiple areas and multiple SCPs that are found within the entirety of the lore. You have SCP-137 and SCP-98 making an appearance. The entire mission of Area 12 has you unlocking doors with passcodes and completing various tasks so you can go to the nuclear facility and cause a nuclear meltdown. Then you go down multiple hallways, battle your way to a lift so you can get the fuck out of Dodge. The gameplay for this game is exciting, thrilling, and gives you a sense of edge and makes you want to become more aware of your surroundings, especially when you come across SCP-173. Oh my god, yes, he goes through doors, he goes through doors, he goes through doors, he goes through doors. Hi, buddy. Hello. The environments feel really nice and well thought out, and overall this game is a banger. Here's a fun fact for y'all before we move on into things that could be better. American Riot recently interviewed the team lead behind SCP-5K. In that interview, the lead said that when they were crowdfunding this game on Kickstarter, they obtained a staggering amount of money, somewhere around 110,000 USD. Since being in early access, they've obtained an amount anywhere between $1 million and $2 million. All of those funds being allocated strictly to the dev team. Honestly guys, with that much money going to the developer side of the house, we can expect a lot more things to come. Great things. Now I have to discuss some things that, if they aren't being worked on right now, should be getting some tender love and care. The biggest issue I had when me and my guys started playing was lag. Massive amounts of lag spikes. And it wasn't just some here and some there, it was one after the other. I don't know if this is the case, but I honestly feel like the connection is based off of a peer-to-peer system. And if that's the case, please try your hardest to fix that. With PvP coming around the bend, it's going to be really fucking hard trying to shoot someone when the whole lobby is lagging. Another thing I would work on is enemy hitboxes. Not too often, but sometimes an enemy would hit me well outside the boundaries of being hit. This could be because of internet issues, but even running solo dolo, I was still having this issue. And another thing that I would work on personally is whenever you die, you spawn so far away from the rest of your team. And to pair it with that, you can't even pick up weapons off of dead enemies that were carrying weapons to begin with. So say for example, you had a loaded out LMG and you die. You spawn back far as fuck away from your team with only a pistol. And in situations that call for heavy ass firepower, you're fucking your team by simply only having a pistol. But at the end of the day, does the game have some things to iron out and work on? Well, of course. But that's not to discredit the overall vibe and atmosphere the game brings. It's still very much fun, full of action, and gives you a very well-rounded experience. And for only $20, that's a steal in my honest opinion. You have a lot of other SCP games out there that are not doing anything remotely as good as this game is, so $20 is fair. Again, shout out to Affray Interactive for the keys and allowing me to work on this video. I appreciate y'all a lot. Huge shout out again to my homie Big Fry, my mods Cryo, and the Real Han Brolo for being a part of this video. And thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, then hit that sub button, that like button, and contaminate that notification bell. I post content like this all the time right here on YouTube. And as always, my name is Redbeard Mortis. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, I am gonna go celebrate Christmas. Happy holidays, y'all.